And when did you find out about what he had left in this will?
In November.
Yeah, November.
I went and picked the will up. I went and purchased a certified copy from the courthouse. And I sat there and I read it and I'm like, this is unbelievable.
Why is it unbelievable?
Because it didn't sound like my dad. It wasn't his tone. Like it wasn't his energy.
Yeah, toward us.
We weren't even named in the will. Our names are not in the will. We're just listed as his children.
And had you ever discussed with him what you wanted to do with his estate when he died?
He told me at the hospital on his deathbed, watch out for your brother. You know, the little stuff that I have, y'all split. That she was sitting right there when he said that. He didn't have a will. And I don't think his wife had a will.
My mom,
she didn't have a will.
Why didn't he have a will?
That is a great question. I don't have an answer for it. He didn't have a will. But I know he did not have one.
I mean, what is your evidence that he is not the one who executed that will?
Our names would at least be mentioned. They would be listed. We would not be in there as we would give whatever to his children or to my children. We wouldn't be listed.
So it's signed by Johnny Stroud. What do you think happened there?
That's not my dad.
It's not his signature.
How do you know?
I know my dad's signature very well, and I have copies of his signature. They just don't match. Even the two signatures on there are very different from one another. I hired a forensic expert. I had to collect signatures of my father's, a number of signatures. She got the signatures, did whatever she does as a forensic expert, and she said that those are not his real signatures.
And I don't mean to cut you off, but at the time, my dad, like I said, he was weak. He couldn't sign, man. He couldn't even hold a cut and drink rock out of it. He couldn't sign no paper.
Well, you talked to him that day that he purportedly signed the will. I mean, did he seem alert? Did he seem like he was himself when you talked to him?
He was crying when I talked to him. And like I said, he was hoarse. My dad was very, very
His
hoarse.
voice.
Like you could
He's always
barely understand, but
he was weak.
you could hear what he was saying. But
Do you think he was in his right mind?
my dad was under a lot of medication. I know he was on morphine, and I forgot the big names of the other medicines that he was under, but he was heavily medicated.
What did the report that this expert produced say?
Based on variations of however they study and whatever they do, comparing the signature to what she saw on the will to the other real signatures, that was not his signature.
What is this putting you through?
Like stress. It's like not knowing if I'm gonna have somewhere to stay or not. Sometimes, like some days I can't perform well at work, be worried about it, don't be eating. It be a lot, you know.
And it's the same with me. Like I really have not had.
Sometimes I go off on folks. I got a lot on my plate.
I really haven't had a lot of time to mourn my dad. Like I feel like I've been in fight mode.
Yeah. I cried one time since he passed. I ain't have time to grieve, not once.